What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming back. We got some things to discuss today. Got my mask going. It's pretty cool, I thought. Wanted to show it off. Alright. So, the last time I talked to you guys, I didn't really explain how my setup was going. So, I wanted to go ahead and do that for you guys. I wanted to talk about my interface. I use a Euphoria Behringer UMC 202 HT. I haven't had any issues. As soon as I plugged it in, it started working right away. I actually ended up having to do a complete system restore, reinstall everything. Zorin was fucked up for a second, and it really sucked. So as you can see, running OBS again. We are going through live. I ended up going with Unbuntu Studio this time. I used to have Cadence. As soon as I loaded in Ubuntu Studio, Cadence disappeared. So I don't know what the deal is there, but Ubuntu Studio is now under my system tools. And here's Studio controls. We're running really well. 192 kilohertz sample rate. That's great. That's better than what I have on my Windows computer. And in Ableton, it is just as good. It was pretty exciting, actually. I didn't expect this sort of sample rate to be able to be possible. Check it out. Running at 96,000. Pretty cool. In my build on my Windows computer, I'm only at 4,800 or 48,000. I'm sorry. So it's kind of cool to see, and it actually is running that quick. And I haven't noticed any latency issues, other than I do have to keep the track off when I'm recording. That's about it. But right now, me just talking, and if I wanted to arm the guitar, no issues. Pretty cool. I got some VSTs to work. I was surprised about that. Emmissary and Nadir. Pretty cool stuff. Did some amp modeling. Loving it. And I thought I got a pretty decent sound. Digging it. Linux. I'm loving you. Alright, let's see what else do we have here. I do want to go ahead. I want to install a session pack with you guys. I guess some people have been having some issues there. So for me, I just went to Ableton.com. Go to Ableton real quick. Oh, come on. Go to your account on in. Hang on just a moment, guys. Back. Sorry. I apologize. Okay. So, as we were doing earlier, session drums. I just got the club, and I've already installed a pack previously, the multi-mic. So we'll download the session studio drums, and we got a little while, obviously. All right, and we'll go ahead. We'll install one of the packs that I downloaded earlier. And we'll go to downloads. We'll go to session drums. Club, I think. Let me make sure. Session multi-mic. Yep. So we need the club. We will toss it into live. And we're back. Sorry about that. I should have realized we are getting our audio through Ableton, so yeah, made sense why it cut out. All right, so the session drums worked. Sweet. And let's see, what do we got? Oh yeah. Yeah. Sagging a little fishy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Boom. There it is. All right. So I recorded some audio earlier with my guitar. I think there is clear much. There's so many going on. I apologize. More than it's because of this OBS as well. So maybe a little too much at the moment. come back to you guys, try again on the loading in some drums and playing them for you guys. I'm sorry. But we did get the emissary working. We have amp modeling going on, and I'm happy with that. And not too terrible on latency, so I'm okay with that. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about with you guys? I did do a fresh install of Zorin. I had to install a different low latency kernel, which was a pain for some reason. The first time I actually installed Zorin, it was pretty easy to find it, but this time around it was a pain. I don't know why, but I did find a command, kind of like a shortcut. If it helps you guys, it's sudo apt search low latency, and it should list low latency kernels for you that you can install into your computer. And it was basically as simple as that. And so I have it set up upon reboot or startup. I hold down shift and it will load into the grub, which allows you to select the kernel that you'd like to use, generic, low latency, or any of the other kernels that you have installed. So it's kind of nice not having to load into the low latency every time. But I have found that if I don't, if I just let it load in, I have no audio to begin with. So I will have to go and start the terminal. And I end up having to put pulse audio start. So I have to manually start pulse audio. Now I'm not going to actually do it, but that's the command. Excuse me. That seemed to resolve the issue. Now, I'm not sure why that was and why it happened, but it seems to have fixed the issue across the board. So, I appreciate you guys. I just show you what was going on with it and what I ended up with at the end. I'm gonna keep with this, see if I can get some songs recorded, and maybe make some songs with you guys, hopefully. We seem to be having some CPU memory spikage going on, so I don't know if that'll be a very easy thing to do right now. Well, tune in next time, guys. Let me know what you'd like to see, if there's anything that you recommend I do, or that you'd like to see installed on my system. I appreciate you guys.